Hi everyone, welcome back to The Witcher 3. I'm back where we left off, and I'm ready to continue and ask about Yennefer. So let's head on out to the Nilfgaardians. Excuse me. Oopsies. I meant to check that. And can I get through that way, or will I have to go over that way? We'll find out.
Come on, Roach.
Cool, it's shallow enough. Uh-oh. Whoa! I didn't realize the barrel could explode. Let's do... Okay. So, inventory. Ooh. Okay. Where's the high level? So that's stamina regeneration. Here we go. Press up to activate the potion in the first slot, or down to activation potion in the second slot. Okay. So how do I consume it? Cool. Ate it. Figuring it out. Lovely. Loot. Some dust. Ingot. Alright. Got it. Alright, Roach. Sorry, 1 second. We change the bread for the apple juice. What's this? Cool. Alright. Let's continue. Oh no. Okay. I don't want to be in the The gas cloud. But if you ignite them, they explode. Sounds good. Just doing your exercises.
Whoa!
Alrighty.
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you.
Look like trouble.
Dead
Trouble?
wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sugwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Hell yeah. Good work for me.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go.
Cool. Alright. Through here. And to the right. I like that armor. It's very cool.
We must requisition a share of your harvest.
Craftsman can craft a variety. Oh, yes. Oh. So I can with you guys.
I know there is little left in your granaries.
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Alright. Do I have
Like you to
recipes?
craft something for me.
Alright, cool. I need to get all the parts that I need. Okay. Lovely. Shop. Hey. Lots of cool stuff. Okay, I'm good for now, but thank you.
So long.
Whoa! Enhancing weapons. Use grindstones to temporarily enhance your weapons. Doing so grants a bonus to the damage dealt. Hell yeah. Look at this armor! That's crazy. Alright, let's use it. Woo! Ooh. Gosh. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Now let us talk.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned
Alright.
only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall. to
You're
be
too
here.
tall to be the dwarf.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia. Witcher.
I love how his hair's flowing.
This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
No, it's not.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area.
Damn.
Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Okay.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Specific herb could use more information with griffin. Let's start with
Need
that.
more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Okay.
I'll need bait, a specific herb, buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
Damn.
First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Okay. Thank you.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sund jakten.
Cool. By pressing R3. Alrighty.
We have much work to do here. Quite a lot.
Ooh, sorry. Woo.
Barbarians.
Once discovered, signposts allow you to travel directly from one location. Oh, good to know. Hell yeah. Alright, signpost. Got it. Perfect. Okay, Roach. Let's head back.
Go, go.
It's not true. Muslim women pay 173.
Excuse me, everyone. Oh, so. Lovely.
Let it rain.
Hey-ya!
Wash the blood from the fields.
Lovely.
Come on, Roach.
Cool. I didn't
This'll cool
bump
us down.
anyone.
Slow now. Whoa.
Someone in here needs help. Odolan. How can I help ya?
Greetings.
A witcher? You see the notice? Hear about the well?
Well,
Sure.
first I've heard. There a problem?
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
Because earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle, it's turned noxious.
Yikes.
My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Felt dreadfully ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
Describe the ghost.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave.
Ooh.
Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones.
Oh, dang.
And it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
I'll help you.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now, no one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off, please.
Cool. Okay.
Whoa!
Beautiful.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting.
Ooh.
Trail's
Is that
fresh. Mislav just left home.
Cool. Oh, I like this a lot. Hello.
You, Mislav?
Hear that?
Yeah.
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher?
Mm-hmm.
That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
See.
I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Why not?
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started, soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies, but they just won't die, because they're clever. More so than foxes. And they hate men something fierce.
Sheesh.
Greetings.
Too late. Attacked another one.
Big. Oh. Yikes.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
I'm so sorry.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse.
The Lord's son, Florian, and I, we loved each other.
If only
Dieter walked in on us in the stables.
people wouldn't give
They
a
drove me away.
damn about that, because
Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin.
When you have gained a certain number of experience points, you advance to the next level. You get experience points for killing monsters and completing quests. You've achieved an ability point every time you gain. Using these points can acquire new abilities or improve the ones you already have. Ability color indicates what branch it belongs to. Use L to select an ability, then develop it by pressing square. Cool. Select an ability and press X and select the empty slot. Okay. Beautiful. So can I put one of these? No? Okay. Cool.
What about it?
Not much. It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
You are beautiful. Alright. Oh my.
'Twas here. One
Yeah.
lay there, by the stump, headless.
There
The other
is
hung
a
from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to...
lot of blood soaked into the ground here.
Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Thank you. Alright, cool. And now I'll have to ask the herbalist and then bring it here.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them.
Ooh. Okay.
Run, Roach.
Wait. Oopsies. I didn't mean to do that.
Ground's black, saturated with blood. A camp.
What else can I examine? Oop. What's this? Fast travel. Beautiful. Sawmill. Cool, so I can fast travel here, and... Did she just grunt at me? Or what the heck? Okay, here we go. The herbalist. Beautiful. What does ducal water do? Is it drinking fresh water? Because I need that as well. Alright. Hello!
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. The
Oh, you are beautiful.
bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much.
You look
but
just
I know
like
a bit.
Yennefer.
For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that to her.
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night, through the woods, in wartime.
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love.
Damn.
Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my bruise can do to
Oi.
help.
Yeah, that's bad. I could... Cool, yeah, what could I do?
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
she'll die as it is.
Yes, a peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong,
Oh.
the whole village will hear her screams.
Oh. Right.
I understand. Do as you will.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
I need some.
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago, we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. Whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something, something.
Something,
Ah,
something.
good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you. But this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are
Perhaps.
you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True.
Okay.
And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
That's awesome. Okay. So on the riverbed is where I can find it. Alright. Well then... where was the... this? So I need to go toward it. There we go. Signpost. Oh! Lovely. Back to here, where my horsey is. It is dark.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
So... they end here though, so where am I meant to go from here? So am I meant to cross this bridge, but... well, I guess I could actually. Perfect. I wish none of y'all saw that. Oh. Here they are.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the griffin brought him here.
That's sad.
Took a long time dying.
That's awful.
Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth.
Is this dead?
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male.
Oh.
Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept.
Ooh.
Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age.
So that's why the male's gone crazy, because he lost his
Thick shaft,
partner.
dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Dang. That's really sad. Never underestimate your opponent. Cool. Need some side quests before attacking. This will allow you to... oh, okay. Okay. World map. Right, so... okay, there's the river thing. And whereabouts is the... that side mission I could do with the well? How do I find that? Quests. Secondary quests? Find the spirit that haunts it. Okay. Will it be marked now? Oh, hell yeah! Alright, beautiful in that case. Right. Alright, Let's go to... yeah, that direction.
Move it!
I don't know how I get back down, but... perfect. There we are. Lovely. Hey dear. Abandoned village. What?
The infamous well. Strange. No sign of a ghost. Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day. Bodies
Well, here at
dried to a
night.
crisp. Signs of burns.
That's not good.
Grass around the well scorched. All signs point to a noonwraith.
Noonwraith. Okay. Nothing in here I can loot. Tree growing through this whole house. Ooh,
Journal.
berry.
Might be useful.
Uh-oh, black magic doll. I don't know if I should have taken that. Well, I got it. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, well. Ooh. Can I climb down the rope? Scary. Over by the well. The residents of White Orchid had suffered more than their fair share of misfortunes. Passing armies had trampled their spring planting, a griffin had begun abducting their livestock, and the rotten icing on this painful cake, a noonwraith, haunted a nearby well. No wonder the locals called this final evil a devil. The Witcher could sense something bound her to this place, and that in order to send her off into the ethereal realms, he would first need to learn her secret. Once that was done, he would have to prepare for battle, and a noonwraith is a demanding opponent. She can disorient her victims by blinding him and creating mirror images of herself. These copies slowly suck their victims' life energy while their mistress remains untouchable. In order to defeat her, the Witcher could not rely on his silver sword alone. The Yrden sign would also be needed to trap her and force her to take on a material form. Okay, and then... here we go. Unread books and scrolls. Okay, Yellow Diary. It's happened. Volker sent a petition of our grievances against the Lord to the court at Vizima. Listed all the harm he's done, how he killed Johann for not taking off his cap quick enough. Ew. How he trampled our fields when drunk with nary a thought of repayment. How he barged in during Pieter's wedding and demanded his right of the first night. Now we've finally got what we begged Melitel for in our prayers for so long. The judge recognized our grievances and waived all our bonds and duties to the Lord. We can finally strike out on our own. At last we can live as free men. The first day of our freedom. Hovel's not much of a village yet, but to my mind it's better than the most fantastic palace. Volker fumed our home with hazelwood smoke to drive out evil, buried a marten under the gate to make sure no thieves cross our threshold, and then he gave me a bracelet, loveliest I've ever seen. Mother said it's foolish to spend so much on a bauble when we haven't plows nor hoes, and that we ought return it to the merchant. Over my dead body, I'll never take it off. It'll always be there to remind me of Volker, how happy we were that day. They said the Lord is coming to see us, that he wants to make a deal, to beg us to return to the village. They say he's calmed since his son died, that he's not as quick to anger about small slights. We'll see. One way or another, I've no intention to move 1 inch from here. Oh, that's Yennefer's letter. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay. So, what else can I learn? Stuck. Okay.
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. Noonwraith did this.
Do I jump in here? Oh yeah. Oh boy. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Here we go. Okay. Right. What did that do for me? Ooh. What do I do about you? That's a bit intense. Sheesh. Let's try to go a different way, I guess. I don't know where else I could go.
A body? Can't reach it from here.
Okay. Ooh. So, I can't reach it from here. Where should I go? So where else could I go? Oh, my bad. Okay. Despite what is commonly thought, peasants do not interrupt their labours at midday to get out of the sun. They do so to avoid noonwraiths. Okay, so midday. Vlad Raymond, peasants and their customs. On particularly searing summer days, when the sun reaches its zenith, wraiths will at times appear, resembling sun-scorched women dressed in long white robes. These are noonwraiths, the spirits of young women and girls who died violent deaths right before their weddings. Driven mad with pain or anger, they wander the fields searching for their unfaithful lovers or backstabbing rivals. Though they will kill anyone who does not get out of their way in time, they are often held in this world by some object of intense emotional significance. That is why, if one ever finds a wedding ring or torn veil in the middle of a field, one should not pick it up, but instead back away as quickly as possible. Okay.
Something's tied the noonwraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
Right. Just need to find the object. I feel like I've searched the houses and such. So I know it was her wedding day and that awful man came in and said he wanted that first night with her or something, which is horrendous. But I feel like I've already searched. Can't seem to examine that.
A man, stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More bloodstains over there. But it's not his blood. Bloodstains, barely visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive.
Ah, now I can examine this. Okay.
Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades. Another print by the well.
Creepy. doll. So how do I get there? There's nothing else in here for me to get. Rip.
Noonwraith won't stray too far from the well. Bloodstains, almost faded, but the line's taut. Something's not right.
Is the body hanging in there?
A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to, must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs.
Okay, so now I can find the bracelet in here. And then let me now make it that one. There we go. Ornate bracelet. Okay. Okay. Circled around this place like 10 times.
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the noonwraith for good. Better do it near the well.
Okay, so now I can leave the cave. Okay. My apologies.
to prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil. Drink some potions.
Okay, brew some wraith oil. Oils. So where would I find that? Arenaria. Okay. So I know to use Yuden. Otherwise. Okay, here we go. Burn body. With the bracelet.
And the bracelet. Igni.
There it is! So creepy.
Hey, I think it worked.
So it unlocks me on every time I get hit. Interesting. Here. Oh. Oh my god. In the circle. Oh, hell yeah. She's gone.
She's gone. For good.
Thank gosh. Thank the gods. Okay, so now mutagen. Use it to enhance your abilities or create a special a special potion called mutagen decoction. Okay. So, but do I need to take water for him? Okay. There we go. You're a merchant.
We meet again.
Oh yeah, it's you.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods.
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half free.
Woohoo!
Let me have a look at your stock.
Horse blinders. Cool. Oh, so these are the cards for the card game, I see. And what's this? Right, cool.
Take care.
Alright, lovely.
Gran told me about a Smith boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk
Poor, dark and putrid.
started poking him, asking.
Looking for trouble.
Started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off. Aye, so it worked.
Oh, sorry, Kitty, I'm so sorry. So, runestones. I'm not fully sure. I'll leave that for now, actually. I'm sorry, Kitty.
Freak. Go in, Ma. Will you raise a
Damn,
glass,
dear.
please?
Stick the
It's
bark up the
Durban
trees
now.
again.
It's raining, it's
You've got it
pouring,
tucked. You've
and
roof over your
vermin
head.
are
Notice board.
slithering.
Cool.
He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself. Good morning.
Alright, I'll come back to that.
When the Black Ones laid siege to Vizima, they burned the outskirts to the ground.
Where's... Oh, he's further down. Okay, cool. Cool.
Jetty.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you
Thanks
think
for
happened,
the sarcasm.
dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything.
That's bad.
Everything!
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out to plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me.
I'm so
Spit
sorry.
when I pass. And now this.
That's awful.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Cool.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Alrighty, sir. I got rid of it for you.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it, at least.
At this point, doubt I'll ever marry. You keep the coin from Mandy, her wedding. Raise a toast to my health then.
Thank you, Master Witcher. Them's warm words. You've a good heart. But I can't let you go empty-handed. Take this at least. Good luck.
Cool. Thank you, Amethyst. Alrighty. Best of luck. Little flare.
Making me a slingshot.
Alright. Okay. So the riverbed is... here. Alrighty.
Should talk to Vizimir.
Alright.
God's have mercy!
Oh. Come here. Okay. To Vizimir.
Good man.
Freak.
Whose field is that, the other side of the river?
That's
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the griffin for him.
How'd you know?
What else could he want from two witches? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside.
Beautiful.
Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
He's
How
a
can I
clean king.
forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Alright, and now I've also got
Learn some
information.
things. It's a male. Had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Clearly.
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Sounds great.
Meet you there.
Perfect. We're brewing the Thunderbolt potion. Thunderbolt. Here we go. Cool. I created it. Now what do I do? Okay, equip it. I see. Thunderbolt potion. Cool, so I'll press down on the D-pad when I want to use it. Fabulous.
My gran told me about Smithy. Lad went missing one day.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novi.
Portal.
Double head hurts. Gotta look up red today.
Alright, Vesemir.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Okay.
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
Lovely.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths.
So we'll prep it.
Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Cool.
Hear that? It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait, take this.
Oh, hell yeah.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
Hell yeah.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
Got a griffin to kill. I like their relationship. Oh, they're creepy.
Watch out! It's about to dive.
Oh. Okay, so now
Damn! It's fast!
it is, but we're faster. It's done. We did it! Good job, team.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
I definitely can.
Man spends his whole life learning.
Not a witcher, unless he doesn't want to live long. But more on that later. Take the griffin's head to the black ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Can I loot it? How do I take his head? Trophy. I don't know if I'm glitched out. Okay, there we go, loot. So yeah, all the way here. Okay, got it. Beautiful. It hath been done. Alrighty. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna leave this episode here. Oh, wow. And continue with you all in the next one. Please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying. Please give me plenty of tips down below in the comments. I will take them on board. And always remember, I feel like this is very typical of me in my playthroughs. I utterly suck until I get the hang of it. Takes me a little while, but then I get okay. So, wait till then, till I get really okay. And then we're cooking with gas. But yes, thank you all so much for joining, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!